Hello, everybody. Wait, I need to get decent because, well, I'll tell you. Right, I was going to wear a nice dress and look pretty, but honestly, I couldn't get a bra on. I took my bra off earlier because I was really uncomfortable and I couldn't get it back on because I got the most badass tattoos on my fingers. But I didn't realise how often you use your lower knuckles. Like, oh yeah. So, wait, let's see. Cover myself up and I will show you what I got. I got horror written on my fingers. Oh yeah. Do you know how sore that is? Oh my god. Well, it sucked. It sucked a lot. But I'm committed to horror, as you can see. So, with the pink rosy robe on. But because of that, I can't do anything, and I find it really difficult to do just even like simple tasks. I was making like macaroni cheese earlier, and I couldn't open the milk because it's got like a little pulley thing inside it. I couldn't open that. I had to get tweezers, and I had to get a knife, and then that was fine. And then I was like, oh no, ketchup, because you need ketchup on your mac and cheese. And I'd got a new ketchup, and the ketchup had the little ring, well, a little easily pull off this bit. It's not easy to pull off. So I like tried to peel it off, but I couldn't, so I had to stab it and then like get it. So I'm having a lot of difficulty with this whole sitch. Hopefully they heal really fast. I was like super, totally being a bitch about it, like when I was getting it done. I was being a big baby. But back to the reason why we're here. I watched, look, I do have snacks. I'm not eating much just now because I'm not very well. Like if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I've got like a load of stuff going on. So sometimes my stomach forgets how to digest. So I can't eat. So I haven't really been eating much. So I had a couple of spoonfuls of macaroni cheese and I was full. So all that drama for like 3 spoonfuls of mac and cheese that's supposed to serve 3 people, and it used to serve a whole me. Not anymore. So not all big on the snacks this evening, but it's all good. We'll get to the movie. So when I was getting my tats, we got talking about movies, and he mentioned this movie. And I was like, I've never even heard of this movie. It sounds mad. Because I was thinking of that movie, Santa's Little Helper. This is Satan's Little Helper. But I was thinking Santa's Little Helper, and I was like, I kinda like that movie. With like Paige and The Miz from WWE. Kinda like that Christmas movie. It was kinda good. I like got the elf hat at Christmas. When it came out, like just after that movie came out, I got like the elf hat that Paige wears, and I was like, totes wearing that. So anyway, back to the movie. I made notes, quite good ones, I would say. So what the movie I watched was Satan's Little Helper by what the fuck's his name? Yeah, some dude, right? This guy. Who totally, like, he's like a cool dude, but he doesn't answer questions when you ask him the questions. He doesn't answer the questions that you ask him. Anyway, this movie, like, opens, right? So, I watched the trailer, right? And I was like, that is my kind of movie. It looks shit. The masks are shit. It looks all shit. The little boy looks really annoying, and it looks right up my street. It looks like something I'm going to love, right? So, first of all, right, the kind of premise of the movie. Let's make sure this doesn't happen. Let's not flash, okay? So, the plot of the movie is, right, there's this little boy, and he really likes this game called Satan's Little Helper, where you're playing Satan's Little Helper, obviously. So he loves this game. He's like totally delusional, this kid. And he goes out on Halloween, meets this guy who's dressed up like Satan, kinda, and he's like, "Are you Satan?" And he's like, because he doesn't speak, okay? So he's like, and then he doesn't say, he just nods, right? So he like nods, and the kid's like, "Cool, can I be your helper?" And he's like, right, yep, that's good. So the kid like becomes this guy's helper, takes his hand, walks away. Could have been a paedophile, who knows? He's actually a serial killer, but like it could have been worse. Totally could have been worse. Like a bunch of people died, but could have been worse. So this kid innocently walks away cause he's a little dick and he thinks that he knows everything, and he goes away and he's like, "Oh no, my life doesn't matter, I'm going to go and live in hell with Satan because I don't really care about my life." So he walks off with this strange fellow who he just met, hand in hand, dressed as Satan, and he's like, "Cool, man, let's go and kill my sister's boyfriend because I want to shag my sister." That's basically right. That is what it is, okay? The little boy fancies his sister. Yep, you heard me correctly. He fancies his sister. He says to his mum in the car that he wants to marry his sister. So not just... What the fuck was the director thinking, the writer, whatever? What was he thinking? Or she, I didn't even check. Yes, I did extensive research on this movie and I found out jack shit. That's basically what I found out. No, I did actually find out some pretty cool facts, so just stick with me, right? So there's not really, like, in this movie, right? So that's like basically what it's about. So on Halloween, it's about a kid who goes away with this guy who turns out to be a serial killer and helps him, basically. Helps him kill people. So he's like, "Let's go, we need to kill my sister's boyfriend because I want to marry my sister." And he's not marrying my sister because I want to marry my sister. So, whatever. So, in this movie, there's the sister's played by, totally from my memory, Catherine Winnick. So she's in Vikings. She's the hot chick in Vikings with like the cool hair and the black makeup and stuff. She's like really hot in that. Also, the mum is Amanda Plummer. So Amanda Plummer is a honey bunny in Pulp Fiction. And I was like, what? Any of you fucking pricks move and I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you. That's what she says in that movie. That's like my favourite line of a movie, I think. I'd like to say that. I'd like to stand on some fucking pancakes and shout that at people and then be like, "Give me all your purses and this black bin bag." Anyway, so she's in that. She's quite good. Her face really fucking destroys my mind though. Like, I don't know what it, like, I have that problem where people's faces annoy me sometimes. And the kid in this movie's face annoys me because he's like really eager. He's like an eager beaver. And like when he's talking, he's like, "Really? Can we go murder that person? Oh, this is going to be great. I'm so excited. Oh yeah." Like you're like, stop being so fucking excited about everything. Calm your pants, child. Calm your pants. You're on a murder spree, you think it's not real, it is real, and it takes you a really long time to figure it out, like, too long. Like, if it was my kid, I'd be like, why is it taking you so long to figure this out? Anyway, so I've like wrote down here, the wee boy is a total goofball, because he is. I mean, he is. He's a weird little kid. When they're getting dressed up, right, the sister dressed up as like a medieval wench because the mum's like, "I've got a slutty costume for you, I wore it last year, wear this, you get your tits out." And the mum puts her in this outfit and all of a sudden she adopts this crazy accent that's like kinda Irish, but not Irish. And I don't know what she was going for, but she didn't nail it, poor soul. What else happened? Oh, there's like a scene. Wait, I'm like not comfortable at all. So there's a scene. This is why I wear shorts, because I'm not a lady. Okay. So there's a bit in it where they like steal from the shop. So Satan and the little boy Douglas. Is his name Douglas? I feel like his name's Douglas. I feel like that would have like stuck in my head because he didn't have a dog. So he would be called Douglas, wouldn't he? So I feel like his name's Douglas. I'm just going to call him Douglas, okay? I feel like it's Douglas or it's something close to that. So him and Satan go to the store and steal. And they walk out and a little boy's like, wait, we never paid. Oh, awesome, let's go. So he jumps in, like, they like run away. And then he jumps in the shopping cart, like the trolley. And Satan's pushing it and they're like running through the car park and like hitting into people. The kids like in the cart going, pregnant lady, 10 points or whatever. And they're like hitting this pregnant lady and she's like, ah. And then there's like a blind guy and he's like, hit the blind guy. And he's like ramming into the blind guy. It was really funny, actually. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that scene. There's also another scene where it's like right at the start and Satan's pulling a dead body down the porch stairs. So they're like wooden stairs. There's like six stairs maybe. And he likes pulling him by the leg, the guy, and he hits his head on every single step. He's like do 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 all the way down. And apparently I seen it, and I should have actually wrote down what podcast it was because that's kind of rude, right? But apparently on director's commentary, because I've been trying to get in contact with the director because I want to like watch the director's commentary, but I can't, and I can't find like the DVD. It's like there's a whole like big rigmarole because even to watch this movie, it said that it was on Shudder, but it wasn't on Shudder. So I was like, what's that all about? So I had to go on Amazon Prime and go on that Shudder. You know how like you've got your main Shudder and then you've got Amazon Prime and then you can get an app on Amazon Prime Video for Shudder. Well, that's got other movies on it. Did you know? Just FYI, different movies on that than there is to the main one. So I'm not quite sure because I don't know my finances and I'm not really good at that stuff. I need a guy to do that. Not an actual like guy, but like a guy, like someone to do it, like sort out and stuff. I've totally lost my train of thought. That's really bad. So yeah, so the Shudder situation, we've got two totally different Shudders, and it's on this other Shudder. So I had to like go over to Amazon Prime and then I had to sign into Amazon Prime and I couldn't remember my password, and then eventually I found it and I got it on and I was like, yes, I found it. Didn't have to buy it for a tenner online. But obviously you don't get director's commentary and I really enjoy that. I like it. But anyway, back to it. So I was watching another channel and they said that on director's commentary that it was like 10 takes. It took 10 takes to rattle that guy's head off every step. So he's like dragging him down 10 times. They had to do that, reshoot it 10 times. I'd be like, if I was that guy who actually hit his head on every fucking stair for 10 takes, I'd be like, listen, this isn't worth the £10 you're actually paying me to be in this movie, because probably that's a lot of money, £10. I don't think they actually get paid. I don't think they get paid to be in this movie. Like, they wouldn't have been able to make it. They just wouldn't have been able to afford it. So yeah, that took 10 takes. I really enjoyed that. I liked knowing that while I was watching it, that it took that many takes and that guy was like up all the stairs like loads of times. That cracked me up. What else was a good scene? Let me think. I've like wrote loads of things on it, but I'm like, I really enjoyed this movie. Like every part of it. Like see when he like goes up to the door, right? You guys need to watch this movie. If you've not seen this movie, you need to watch it. So he like goes up to a door and he chaps the door, knocks the door, rattles the door. I don't know, whatever you call it where you do this to a door. So it's like a glass door. And there's like a little old lady, and she's got like the Zimmer frame, the little walker, and she's got a little basket. There was like a ghost noise there. So she's got a little basket of candy, and she's like trying to get to the door, and Satan's standing at the door, and he's like, I'm going to sleep. And I'm like, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You're taking ages, you're taking ages. And this wee woman's like, okay, 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 I'm coming. And she's taking ages and ages and ages to get to the door. And then he gets to the door and he just ends her. And then she gets like hung out the window. It's really funny. It like boots her clean out the way. That cracked me up. I really liked that. I liked him being like, that was amusing. Because he doesn't speak throughout the whole movie, but he's got loads of personality, which is good. Oh, there was like a scene as well with a cat, and he like picks a cat up, and you're like, what's he gonna do with that cat? Right in a wall, like squishes its head, like, I was like, what? It's like the only on-screen kill, real, I think. So he's like, takes this fucking cat, picks this cat up and looks at it, and then just rattles it off a wall, squishes it, and then writes boo on it, like boo. B, wait, can I do it that way? B-O-O. Does that read right? So he does that, and then a family, like a mum and two daughters, like come past with their Halloween stuff, and they're like, can we get a photo of you? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, there's a dead guy, right? And then he's wrote boo with the cat's blood, where he just splattered the cat on the wall. And this family are standing there like, can we take a picture of you? And he's like, with his work of art. That was funny. They're like, you've made our night. But nobody knows that he's like a serial killer, crazy bandit. So what else have I wrote? What have I like? Jog my memory paper. Oh yeah, like Alex, right? Alex is a boyfriend. So he's at the door of his dad. He's a strange dad. So he's at the door of his, and he's like, Dad, open the door and stuff. And the dad's in a shower with some chick. So this girl's like massaging him and stuff, and they're in the shower, and they're like getting all freaky deaky and stuff. And then they hear like, Dad. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, I've got a son. He's in college. I never told you. And she's like, what? You have a son? In college? What? And you're like, fucking really, bitch. Like, he's like 95 years old. I wouldn't be surprised if a 50-year-old guy came at the door and was like, Dad, hello, how's it going? She was totally shocked. But then by the time she makes it down the stairs to answer the door to not her house, she is totally chill, and she's like, oh, I love your costume, because somehow he's like, not him, he like leaves, and then it's the murderer, the serial killer guy, and she's like, I love your costume. Anyway, they all like get thinking. But we see, right, so we see her full boobs, and butt cheeks. So we see her full boobs and butt cheeks when she's like in the shower and outside the shower. Then, when Satan's killing her, her robe, right, was like pinned. So when she's like flying around, the robe doesn't burst open and expose her titties. What's that all about? That doesn't make sense to me. Because why not just get them out? Is there like a rule? If you know of this being a rule where you can't, of course you can get murdered naked in movies. What am I thinking? Is there like a rule where you can't get like murdered naked? I don't know. But it was buttoned or something. It was like this. It was a robe like this, but it was white, I think. Whatever. And then it was like pinned so that when she did that, it didn't like burst. Her boobies didn't burst out, you know? But I was a bit like, why is she shocked that he's got a son in college? And then she's like, oh, hi, how's it going? Now your son's here. You should see his costume. It's so good. As if she's like met him 1,000 times before. And you're like, mate, maybe you shouldn't be answering your boyfriend's door to his estranged son in your robe when you don't know. You just found out that he exists. Like that, whatever. It's a movie. It doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah. This was a weird bit of it, right? See if you've seen this film. See like when the dad comes home. So they're all like home and they're like, fuck, there's a serial killer. It's like they're all starting to figure it out and stuff. So the dad comes home, like the little boy, his dad comes home from work and picks up the little boy. Bearing in mind this is a movie, right? That's not his actual legit dad. Picks him up, puts him over his shoulders, and squeezes his bum cheeks. Is it just me who thinks that's disturbing and not right? What is that about? Like, hashtag me too with that kid. He was like over the shoulder and the dad grabbed his bum and was like squishing it. That's not alright in my eyes. I think that's quite bizarre. I don't like it. So I didn't like it. I called him a perv. Also, the Jesus mask is really good. Like, I want that Jesus mask for my room. I love it. It's really good. Like, obviously, it's just a like latex mask, but it's got so much personality. You know what I mean? It's got personality. Does that make sense? It is a mask and it doesn't move, but it's like it looks like it's got personality. I don't know. It just looks like you could converse with it and be like totally killing friends. So I really liked that mask. I liked all the masks. I liked the masks. I liked Satan's weird little rubber hands. Like, I liked that. I liked all the kind of costumes. But obviously it's a Halloween themed movie, right? I love Halloween. As you can see, I showed you my hand tattoos earlier. I have like Halloween symbols across there. I've got 31 on my thumbs. I have a tattoo on my leg that says Halloween is a lifestyle with a pumpkin, like, and bats and stuff that I've had for years. I love Halloween. I have Michael Myers cutting a little pumpkin. He's baby Myers. He's cute. So I've got like loads of, like, I love Halloween. Everything in my room is Halloween. I've got Halloween clothes, Halloween everything. I totally dig Halloween, right? So I'm going to stop saying Halloween before it becomes not a word. But it doesn't have that Halloween vibe. I'm not going to stop saying Halloween. I'm going to say Halloween all day. But it doesn't have that kind of Halloween vibe. So I never really thought of it being a Halloween film. Like, they can't have filmed it in Halloween and I'm just been able to tell that they haven't filmed it on Halloween. Like, I feel like they filmed it in like June and then they're trying to pass it off as Halloween and I can tell. It doesn't feel, there's no like Halloween vibes. I never felt the vibes. I don't know if they're just, maybe there wasn't any leaves or anything. Like, see how in like Halloween, the movie, like Halloween, Michael Myers Halloween, like 70s. So in that, they had like bags of leaves that they'd like painted. I think they'd like painted them. They did. It was like leaves. So they had to like spill all these leaves everywhere, make it look like autumn, fall, autumn/fall for wherever you are in the world. And then they'd gather all the leaves up and then put them all back in the bags and then use them in a different scene. So it's all the same leaves in that movie. I feel like this movie didn't have any leaves in it or something. It just didn't have the Halloweeny vibes. Even though it was all Halloween and everybody was saying trick or treat and everybody was dressed up, it just didn't feel like Halloween to me. In my soul. Like, my soul didn't feel Halloweeny. My soul always feels Halloweeny, but not with this movie. Not like, just didn't feel like Halloween, right? So if you watch it or you have watched it, do you feel like it's Halloweeny? If you like miss out the fact that everyone's saying trick or treat and stuff, does it have the vibes? I don't think it has the vibes. And I think they were going for like a kind of hocus pocus party vibe, like at the party. I felt like that was like shot kind of like it. Like, it felt very hocus pocusy to me, which is a good thing. Like, it was good. I quite liked the party scene. That was amusing. I liked it. And she's like getting spun about and she's like all taped up, sellotaped up and stuff, and he's like really funny. I just like how Satan acts. He never speaks, but he acts and he's really funny. Like, I don't know how, like, he's a really funny serial killer. I liked him. He cracked me up. The amount of times that I laughed out loud at this movie is unreal. Like, I really, really enjoyed Satan's Little Helper. It was a good one. I'm glad I watched it. I will watch it again. I'd like say that it was like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Like, I keep giving really shit movies like high scores. But I would watch it again, and I would advise anyone to watch it because it's really good. Like, it's a good movie. But if you're not, I wouldn't advise the casual horror movie fan to watch it because it isn't scary. You're not going, there's no like jump scares. So it's not going to be up the street of someone that likes, like, just goes to the cinema to see like the popular movies that are out and then come out and go, that was shit because it wasn't scary and I wanted to be really scared. Those people should never watch this film because they're just going to bitch about it. But people that like horror, like live horror. So people that live for horror should really watch this film because it is really good. And it's funny and it's got gore in it that's really shit. Like the intestines. I want to know what they made those intestines out of. Like, I'm dying. In fact, I am going to write to the director a message tonight. I'm going to ask him direct questions and see if he can actually answer them because he's not very good at answering questions that are direct. So I'm going to direct ask him, what did you make those intestines out of? Because I'm dying to know. And also, we're going to watch director's commentary. I want to see it. It's not fair. And because I'm in the UK, it's quite hard to like get the regions and stuff. Like, I think we're like region 2. There's like region 1. And they're all like American DVDs and stuff. And I can't watch it. And it really drives me insane. Like, I can't watch Holliston. I'm dying to watch Holliston and I can't watch Holliston because I don't live in frickin' America. And I think that's discrimination and racist and it's not nice and that makes me sad. What about us? What about us in the UK? We need stuff too, you know. I just really knocked my finger and that made me sad too. Did you hear that? I have a ghost. Did you hear that knocking noise? What the fuck? Scared. So before you get to witness me being murdered by a ghost, a scary ghost that's knocking, like, what the fuck? Are my neighbours like knocking at me? I'm not even making any fucking noise. Like, whatever neighbours you are, assholes. They're not, my neighbours are really nice, but that sucks. I don't like people knocking through. Where was I before I was rudely interrupted? I think I've like covered all my bases, like everything that I wanted to like talk about. I would say, oh yeah, there's another thing. No bugger's got a key for that house. And the door doesn't lock. It's not a Yale lock. So, yeah. Nobody can open a door in this movie. It's not even locked. It's not even a locked door. You have to actually manually lock it from inside. And you need a key to get in on the outside. It doesn't lock when you just close it. I hope no one can see me. So, thanks for watching my review, and definitely watch this film. It's really good. I enjoyed it, and I'll let you look at my tattoos again, because I bet you're jealous. Wait. Oh yeah. Also, look. Who dat? But the horror ones, the green ones, these ones are new. Check it out. Don't get a tattoo there. It really fucking hurts. Bye.